Oh, yeah. What a banger. Banger time. This is my rock anthem. True. I wish the snare drum wasn't so damn loud, though. I mean, I don't think it's... What's this from? Hold on. What's the, Is this the Alchemical Hydra soundtrack? Where's the music? Here it is. Hold on. No, it's different. Similar though. Nuts. Banger. Banger. Truly. Anyway, sorry, back to the... So I figured out this is from the random event. With the, what's it called? Did you make giving me notification anymore? Have you rung that MF bell? Smash that MF bell? All right, let's get to work. That's weird. That's weird. Let's get 3 notifications on my phone. One from YouTube, one from Twitch, another from Discord. Hell yeah. You are never missing it. Also, Citizen DJ. Hello, hello. Rosie, hello, hello. Thank you very much for the Tier 1 sub. Very appreciated. Happy 13 months. Sampling technology just been invented. They really want to show it off. True. Also, David. How are you doing? Tier 1. Well, Tier 1 implies that it isn't just a Prime sub. You know? It's not just a, oh, I've got this Prime sub laying around. It's a conscious effort. You know what I mean? Mel Max, it is today. Today is today. Yes. Can confirm. But no, today we are working on... Oh. We are working on... a couple of things. Right, so we're working on the new... Also, I'm gonna... entity widget. I'm gonna maybe not use my face for the thinger. Image grid. Oh, hello, girl. That should be fine. Because that should still tint them, right? Yeah. Very cool. Right, so now what we... Yeah, I know. Yes. Now what we need to do is actually, like, implement stuff. For the Shark, hello. Just found your surround tutorial loving your videos on YouTube. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in. Doing fine, thanks for asking. Finished my first commission last week. Nice. Hell yes. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just chilling. I had not a long day today. I mean, it's 5 a.m., so I've only just woken up. I'm trying to ruin my sleep schedule again, because lately I've been waking up at like normal hours, which I don't like very much. I prefer to stream at night. But lately I've been like, you know, waking up at 9 in the morning, and it's like, well, fuck. Now I've got to wait until 9 o'clock at night to start streaming, but then by that time I'm tired, so I take a nap, and then you know, it's just a never-ending cycle of, you know, normal sleeping hours. Stream subject today, Discovery Project, so today I'm working on the thing, nested entities, and basically just doing a little rework of the, what's it called? Like the inventory quotations system. Did we ever figure out how to get coupons for the plugin on the Epic Store? True. Let me just... Epic Unreal Marketplace coupons for my product. Here we go. Provide discount or free vouchers for your marketplace asset. Can I generate free vouchers? Blah 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 blah. I'd hope unique code per voucher, limit time. Da, da, da. It's not currently possible to generate vouchers for marketplace assets, but we can grant users access to your products at your request. You would need to provide us the email connected to the Epic Games account. No, that's not true, though. Oh, boy! What the fuck are you doing, huh? What are you doing? You need to go outside. So that was January last year, but pretty sure you can... Boy! Psst. Hey, get down, you little prick. How the fuck? I've been given codes before. Oi! Oh, boy, okay, I'm gonna put this... Boy! Shh! Alright, I'm gonna put this damn cat outside real quick. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I think Humble has a system for generating product codes. I assume it's possible, but never figured out. Yeah, I mean, I've been gifted codes from people. Like, because they were like, hey, if you want this plugin, you know, I can give it to you for free, you know, because you're a E-famous or whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, thanks. Let me check the... Maybe I just have to email them. Redeem code. How do I generate codes for my product? 2024. There's nothing on Google about it. Let me just check the publisher portal. More, hide, delete. Click on this, edit product. More marketplace. Yeah, I don't know. When there's some other people in the chat that know about it, I know some people that have done plugins, so they'll probably know something about it. Because yeah, I do want to get them out to the patrons as soon as I can. Alright, let's do grid. Alright, so we've got this this manager, right? Can you do that, make codes for Epic Marketplace? Yeah, you can. Or I don't know. No, I'm pretty sure you can. Just have a bunch of codes and whatnot. Because like if Humble can do that, then yeah, you just redeem it. Because like I've redeemed codes and whatnot that work for the Epic Marketplace stuff. Like when I've bought Humble bundles with Unreal assets in them. They just give you a big list of codes and you just redeem them all. and it will just add the license for that product to your account. So yeah. Looking forward to updating my personal project 5.3, playing around the hell yeah. Project got laid off recently, like half the industry. That's not hell yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. Was it asked about changing an effect based on distance in Discord? We're watching for a while, so having a fun time. Yeah, let me have a gaze. Was it in the... Oh, right. No, yeah. Okay. Yep. I remember now. For the Niagara stuff. So what you would do... Niagara system. Okay. Let's just do a burst. Alright, so right now we've got a thing where that needs to loop. Let me just lifetime infinite. Cool. So that's just doing it. What the fuck is that doing? Right, it's shooting sideways. Makes sense. Let's just change this to a... Cool. Let's also just not give it gravy. No gravy for you. Okay, so we're now shooting stuff. Let's just do velocity minimum 1. Maximum 200. Alright, here we go. So we want the ones that travel further to get bigger or something, but the ones that are small, that don't travel as far, to not get bigger, as an example. So what we could do, we could say on particle update, we're going to add a scratch pad. We're going to get the speed. No, the particle... we can get velocity, can't we? Velocity. Get the length of that. And then we're going to make a new one called... It's a float value. Particle... Distance traveled. Does traveled have 2 L's? Who knows? Let me actually see if there already is a... No, there's just UV distance. Okay. So we're going to get this. We're going to get the... This is also going to be in... particles. Then we're going to get the particle distance traveled. Got to get it by name. We could just get it straight from particles. That's fine. So then we're just going to get the velocity. We're going to get the length of it. We're going to get delta time as well. We're going to multiply this by delta time and add it to this, and then set it right there. We're getting an error. Why are we getting an error? It was red before being set. We need to change the damn... What's the fucking thing again? Hold on. What's the thing for the... the inputs. Where are the damn defaults? It's usually in details, right? Fuck it, we can just do this as an input. Right? And then just in here, distance traveled. Oh wait, there was a... Oh, that's stack context, right. Alright, so now we can just, if we do this... Fuck you. How do I... What's the... params. Here it is. Here it is. Right. And then we click this one. God, I need to make that bigger. All right. Parameters. Particle distance traveled. Default mode. Custom. No. Value. 0. Yeah. Let's do that as particles. It's literally set to that value. Maybe we've got to do it in the system overview and just go parameters and get distance. Traveled, this one. Oh wait, there's already one called distance traveled. So I'm guessing this just does it. It's, maybe we don't even need the scratch module. Parameters. Yeah, particle distance traveled, right. So we could just do a scale size, so just set size. Or particle size. Scale sprite size. Just chuck it down here. And then instead of using this curve, well, actually, yeah, that could be there. We could just say the uniform curve index is going to be the distance traveled particle. And then we want to say at 100, maybe 1,000 units traveled, we want this to be 10 times bigger. Also, I'd need to... How do you resize this? Fuck it, if I just do that, I don't fucking know. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, so basically this should now, as they travel further, they should get bigger. Let me also just make their lifetime a bit longer. Why are they really stupid sizes? Alright, there we go. So yeah, you can see that the ones that move less distance are smaller. The ones that move further are bigger. However, it sounds like you... Yeah. So, if you wanted to do it for the emitter, you would need to... Is there a travel distance? There's an emitter distance traveled, which you could use instead. So you could say, rather than... So you wouldn't want to scale them all based on the emitter. You'd want to, when you initialize the particle, you would want to set this as some value of distance traveled emitter multiplied by... So, traveled multiplied by 10. And then this would, in theory, if I had a brain... Distance travel... Oh, right, because it's set at... Okay, but then as I keep moving this along, they're going to get bigger and... Oh, fuck. What have I done? And then if it was like a continuous spawn rate or something. So basically, as this travels further, they will get bigger and bigger, like that. Does that work? Okay, yeah, and then, yeah, so it's not distance from spawn, it's like actual distance traveled. So the UE... okay. Yeah, you'd have to do it manually then. So you'd just have to do emitter update, scratch pad, and then get the emitter or owning velocity, engine owner velocity, and then do that thing, get the length, get the, you know, make another variable for distance, and that would be an emitter space. Bam, bam, new one. That in there, that in there. Namespace, emitter. Apply and compile. And then you could just use that in here. Here. So this would just be distance, the shit one that I made. That should have no issues. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. I need to scale that by delta time. No, wait, no, not that one. This one. So yeah, that's how I'd do it. That's probably what it's doing under the hood with the default one in Unreal 5. So yeah, now we do this. Yeah, we keep moving. What the fuck? Velocity, length. Ah, right. I'm dumb as fuck. There we go. Right, so now it will accumulate over time. So now, if we do this, then we get some smaller ones. As we move, they get bigger and bigger based on the emitter's distance traveled. So there you go. Take a quick screeny. I'll organize this so it's a bit easier to follow. Bam, bam. I don't know. So, that's good enough. Yo, Sandy, how's it going? Oh. That's all good. That's all good. Yeah, once you kind of once you do a few of these things, Niagara just gets like crazy as fuck. Yeah, the VODs stay up on Twitch for about 2 weeks, but they're all on YouTube. It's kind of one of the main reasons I stream to YouTube as well. Is because the VODs are forever. So if someone wanted to go through and, I don't know, watch 1,000,000 hours of VODs, then they could. Natasha, Scratch module, yes, I definitely. Yeah. So a Scratch module is just a, it's just a module that only exists in this thing. But you can make, like, permanent modules by doing, like, you know, a module that you could just, like, put in this emitter and another emitter and whatever. If you go to effects, Niagara module script, and then this would just be a reusable one that you can, you know, get thing by. I don't know if you can get. Okay, no, yeah, you can just get straight from thingos. Although it would have to have that first. You'd get errors if it didn't. 21 usually it's morning when you start. Yeah, the past few days I've been streaming in the morning. But I do like to, well, I like to start streaming about 5 hours ago. But I had a nap, and then Sov started streaming, and I watched him for a bit. Alright, what was this doing? This was how to add world normals together. That was a little demo for someone. This was a demo about some shit. Oh, that was for this tree. Right, and that was just showing how we can do stuff. Right, so they can die. Goodbye, goodbye. Alright, what was I doing last time? Doing inventory stuff. I wanted to... the entity manager. Or the widget manager component, whatever it was. Player widget manager component. Hello. Does entity already got widgeted? That is our thing. Have we had Coliseum game developed? Yeah, the Battle Royale Twitch integration thingo. That was fun. So how do I want to handle this? Should probably create the widgets through here. No, not necessarily. So when we do entity object, this has a function for creating its widget. We're then going to get the widget component. We're going to ask, has this already been widgeted? As in, does this already have a widget in our list of, you know, widgets? I might even do this as a map, because it doesn't have to be replicated. Sometimes they just, sometimes it automatically puts spaces in them. And other times it doesn't. I think it depends on, like, if you edit the name from here, it automatically puts spaces in it. Oh, there you go. It literally just did it then. Did you see that? Because if you look at it here, it's got spaces, but there it doesn't. But then if I edit, it gives it spaces. So it's just... it just happens. Just happens. Seems like they want them to have spaces, honestly. Make categories for variable functions with multiple words and no spaces, dropping another function variable. The category will actually put them in there. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, where did this variable go? Like, it's disappeared. But no, it's just in a duplicate thing. It's, yeah, that's extremely annoying. Yeah, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So how do I want to handle this? So whenever we spawn a widget, we want to put a reference to it in our manager. Which then just has a list of all widgets. And then we look through all the widgets to find the entity object. I could speed that up, because I would have to do that for lots of things. I might actually, yeah, do a map of object to widget. Entity widget map. Yeah. Get angry, get angry. And then... So we're going to do entity... So entity icon. And then this is entity object. So then we can just look up reference to the object. Find. Do we find a thing? Mentioned a long time ago there was seemingly no way to get marketplace keys, but you assured me there was. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure. I'll have to ask Alex. River. Or maybe he just... I mean, I did end up buying the plugin anyway from him, but I'm pretty sure he... Maybe I do just have to email them with everyone's email. Yeah, okay, no, I sent him my email. So yeah, I'll just have to gather everyone's emails that wants it. I mean, I could just get everyone's... Oh, but people might use a different email for their Patreon and whatnot. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, of course. I'm not stingy about it. I'm not a stingy boy. Wait, no, this is... Oh, right, that's the... Okay, so this is just... Has this already been widgeted? And that all gets hashed nicely. So we just want to do find entity. Bam. That will give us the widget. Cool. So then what I want to do is when it gets created, do I want to create them all through the manager? But then it's like no, I think I still want the entities themselves to create the widget, but then just add it to the manager. And I also want to pass in the entity widget manager. So that when they destroy themselves, they can notify this fella. Or I could just delegate it, maybe. Well, you know. Because what I want to do is basically, if something gets added to a container that is alive, I want to either move it from where it was previously, or create its widget and put it there if it didn't exist already. Which means that when I create it, we just say create the thing. If it's already been widgeted, then it will what's it called? Then it will just return the existing widget. Yeah. So create entity widget, do this. If not valid, put entity manager widget thingo on player character idiot. Diot. Then you already been widgeted. Cool. So that just goes straight to there. So then here, we just need to... Also, that should be... So then I just wanted to do the widget manager. We want to get the map. Entity widget map. And this is a... If you try and add something that already has a key, it will just override it, won't it? So this is just our object reference, which is the self. The self. Very abstract. And then this is the widget. This one here. Callum, how's it going? So, one of your design material tutorials saved my life today. Cured a 48-hour-long headache. God damn. And that's good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. It's good to hear that you got it fixed. What was the issue in the end? You play or replace? Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. I had thunk so. How can I make this not look... Oh, there we go. That looks fine. You guys can go up here. You can go up here. Bam. Sweet. So let's not worry about destroying widgets yet. Just initialize it and do this shit. Cool. So then our doodad here. Right, so our entity object has a... At least it used to have an on-added delegate, right? Entity object on-added. Glad to see so many people I parasocially follow following each other. Hell yeah. We are your best friends. We are your best friends. Give us money. Give us money. Getting multiple physical materials working on a single master material. Gotcha. Don't mesh generators, not having a fizz layers. Almost killed the idea. Yeah, true. Yeah, and so separating the UVs and stuff using a key and whatnot. You could also use, like... what's it called? Vertex color. If you couldn't use UVs. But... yeah, if it's a dynamic mesh generator. Oh, if it's a dynamic mesh generator, you could just use vertex color, but... You'd need that vertex color plugin to handle that. Yeah. Plus, you'd only be able to have 255 in total. Can't believe I was about to try using the forward vector, the projectile to determine a point in front of it, use that to normalize the location between those 2 points. I mean, that's not a bad idea. It's, you know. Although you would have to, in that case, send the data, like, into the what's it called? You have to, like, send it every frame into the system, which can get a bit funky. Yeah, the blending. Yep. I'm pretty sure. I know in Blender you can do hard vertex color. Don't know if you can in Unreal though. Do that in the editor right now. Let me have a look. How do you... Do you mean like get it from a hit? Paint vert single color. That's fine. Okay, yeah. Yeah, nice. Yeah, there's a plugin that basically allows you to draw vertex colors with a bunch of conditions, like, you know, what is the normals of the hit, the shape of it, the fall off, and then it can also do like detect, like what is the average vertex color in this area, or what's it at this point, and stuff like that. It's only like 10 or 20 bucks, I think. It's highly recommended. It's on my top 10 plugins of all time that I use. Although I only use like 5 plugins. So that's just gonna find here. Yes. Mesh generators can be undercovered by YouTubers doing a tutorial. Yeah, I've done a bit of like, what's it called? The thing. Geometry script. I did for the plugin it's basically like a pivot painting script that just, like, you know, assigns UVs based on a bunch of rules so that you can, like, interact at the tips of leaves and stuff. Like that. But that's about the extent of any kind of geometry stuff that I've done. And even that was a big struggle. Although I know Sov has done some, like, proper, what's it called? Like, dynamic mesh generation based off, you know, a bunch of stuff. This is this is the Prismatica plugin. For $34.99. Available on the marketplace now. Plugin rendered in runtime vertex color paint detection plugin. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one, Cravea. That is the one. God, gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. You have links here on the plugin? Yeah, I did a little demo video of it. Because I thought it was like... something like that should have been stock in the engine. It's another one of those, like, plugins that I think everyone should just have. Should just get. Although it's sort of, now with, like, nanite, and nanite can't do vertex paint. Like, per instance vertex paint and stuff. It's kind of less usable. That's, like, one of the main reasons that I probably won't use nanite is because it can't do vertex paint. Like, you can have a default vertex paint, but you can't just, like, paint this column to have, you know, grunge stuff on it, and this one differently, and that kind of stuff. I always thought that was a big yikes. Big yikers. Yeah, I think nanite, like, definitely, if you're doing, like, a very high fidelity style, nanite is pretty good. For something like this, though, I mean, this is a test level, but for something like this, it's kind of like there's not much geometry in the first place. So the fixed overhead of nanite is, like, not worth it. Like, it doesn't... Like, the usual rendering cost is, like, you know, here. It's like, it scales like this. But then nanite has, like, a fixed overhead, but it scales better. Yeah. Probably answered this question a bunch of times, but have you heard about the integration of AngelScript into Unreal Engine? Have you ever tried using it? I haven't heard of it, and I also don't know what AngelScript is. So therefore, I haven't tried using it. I am just a humble technical artist. Secret language somewhere in between blueprints, and ease of use and performance. Right. You know, it's if some people enjoy it, then go for it. Honestly, I think the more different languages, at least that are natively supported by Unreal themselves, the worse it becomes. Like, I don't know how I feel about them adding fucking verse script. Although, I guess if verse script is... Also, I just realized my bitrate is like giga low. Let me just boost that up by like 2 kilobit. It's not so much because, like, again, under the hood, verse is just calling C++ shit, probably. But then it's like the whole interface for it is just, I don't know, like, can you mix verse and blueprint and that kind of shit? It's just like, just stick to doing a couple of things and do them properly. Like your likes videos, I want to thank you for that. No worries, Buckery. Have a great time in the stream. This already feels a bit odd. Like, I'd like to see what BP shortcomings we're getting over that we couldn't in C++. Yeah, exactly. Like, the things that people have said to me about verse is that verse compiles way quicker. Which is, you know, okay, yeah, cool. Or, like, it doesn't need to be compiled. Kind of like blueprint. But aside from that, it's like, well, isn't it just C++ we have at home? Like, if you were going to go out of your way to learn a, you know, written coding language, why would you choose verse versus C++? Because C++ is like a transferable skill, whereas verse is purely limited to Unreal Engine. So I don't know, I don't see anyone, aside from the Fortnite, like Unreal Engine Fortnite, and like I get its use in the UEFN, because it's like, okay, we need to prevent people from, you know, calling everything in the C++ library. So we're gonna write our own kind of light version called verse, so that they can use that to, you know, script their levels and stuff in UEFN. But yeah. Sam, hello. Just bought your plugin and it's amazing. Tomorrow I'm going to set it up. Will it be enough to watch your YouTube playlist about how to set up plugin properly to work on my foliage? Yes, it should be. However, if you've never worked with materials before, it would be probably a bit difficult to sort of understand what's going on, but you should be able to just kind of, you know, put this thing there and trust that it will work. You can also use all of the foliage in the test level as like templates. But if you are having any trouble, you can ask in the Discord. So we're going to create the widget. We're going to add it to the map. Cool. So then when we entity object, we need a function called on added to container. So we've got a... Well, the PyCos has an has an add item to container. So add entity at index. Yeah. Which version are you using? I'm on 5.3. 5.3.2. So just the latest one. So why do I do on entity added at index? This is for the PyCos itself, which we then say, hey, this is the one that was... Can I get rid of that? How do I want to do this? Do I want to do it... Where's the delegate coming from? Do we want to just say... This item was added to this container from the item or the entity, whatever it is. Let's think. It's thinking time. I think doing it from the entity itself makes more sense. So like on entity added, and we say, oh, it got added to this container at this index. We can delegate that wherever. Although it would need to be the container widget that subscribes to all of the delegates of the things that were added to it. That doesn't make sense, though. So we would want to do it on the container. Like, what's our workflow here? So we've got... Let's say we've got our... You know, we've got an entity open. And then we say... Let's say someone else puts something in our backpack. Or moves it from, you know, somewhere else to there. We basically have to notify the container that a thing just got added to it. And then it will know, here's the entity object that just got added to me. Let's have it create a widget? Does the well, I guess, yeah, the Picos would call for it to, or get its widget, and then add it as child at position. Or we could just do a reconstruction from the ground up. But no, I think I'd rather do on entity updated or on container updated. Because the container widget knows everything that is an entity added. Yeah, I guess. So from the container's perspective or the item's perspective? I mean, I'll probably need to do both at some point, but... Because at the moment, all I'm doing is just initializing it with, you know, what's already in it. So this constructs it as it should. What's wrong with this event you have on screen right now? Well, it's just that it's saying for this container, an entity has been added at index. But I'm just thinking, do I maybe want to call this delegate from the entity itself? So that the container UI subscribes to all of its contained items delegates. So then it can unchild it and, you know, when something gets added, it... yeah, then when it gets added... No, but then how does... Yeah, well... you know, it's... This is fine. This is fine. Seems better have the event on the container. Yeah, okay. Let me just go to this delegate and delete get the widget, because it's not real. So on entity added at index, bam, bam. Right, so then in our container widget base, it's based on initialize. We want to get, adding with reference. No. We've instead got a manager that just tracks all of the entity widgets. So it's just a map of entity object to entity widget. So whenever we create a widget, we just add it to that list, and then when the widget gets cleaned up, which the cleanup timer will be... still haven't fucking decided on that, but whatever. I'll probably just get this working functionally and then worry about cleaning up later. Yeah. That makes sense. How do I, bind? Bind. Oh, but this is in a fucking function. Jesus Christ. Let's just do a custom event. Actually, can I do this in a... I can do create event in here, right? And then just bind. Bimmed? Bind. Transport every type inventory where the Diablo can she micro. Yeah, that's kind of what I've done with the Picos. Right, that should work. So when I'm... So let's say we go here. When we initialize this... Initialize. This will actually go through and... add itself to the thing, and then go and generate contained entity widgets. This should be... So I need to functionalize all the shit. And move them up. So generate contained entity widgets. This should be a parent class thing. Give me some errors. Hell yeah. This one should... Fuck my life. No, go back, go back. We want to just get this. I want to move, like, the signature up, but keep all this shit here. Oh god, now what's happened? Oh no. No, that's fine. Yeah. So now you should be fine. But now I want to move you up. Fuck, where'd it go? Oh shit. Alright, hold on. Let me just call this, let's just do another function called initialize all contained items. Cool. And then for the grid version, initialize all contained items, blah, 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 blah. This will just do the shit that it needs to do. You are a locale variable. Good. Cool. Yep. Nice. Raoul! Hello. Yeah, just more UI stuff. A bit of a nightmare, but you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Let's initialize all contained items. We need another for just adding entity icon or entity widget at index. Or just Just add entity. Widget, add index. Add entity Windex at idget. So this is just going to take in a entity object. And an index. And then in the grid version, we just need to be like here. And this. This needs to just go into add entity widget at index. Fuck that shit. This goes in here. This says create entity widget, which will get just a widget reference if it already exists. Here. Does entity already got widgeted? The index is this one. Cool. And then on initialize, we just call no, I don't need that. We just call add entity widget at index, which is just this. Sweet. So then, if we go, so grid container, the delegate on item added, which does nothing in the parent, so we can just yeet that into the void. Then we just say add entity widget at index. Entity object and index there. And that will either just move the item, move the entity from where it was previously, including all of its children. So if it was a backpack in a chest, and we then put that backpack with all the items in it on our back, we just move the backpack to our character, and all of the children of that would visually be there as well. And they'd obviously be referenced anyway, so. So now... Well, this should just be in the parent class, because we changed that behavior. So this can be not overridden. Go up to the fella. And then on delegate on item added. Also, it's on entity added. Although that's now gonna ruin... No? Cool. Let's just go to the initialize. Is that still... Okay, no, it does update. It's good. So done the binding, done this shit. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, yeah. Right, so now I just need to... I mean, let's just see if this works. Good. So we're going to get errors because... reasons. First, I need to actually do the drop function. So on drop, or on drag over, we do coords. We get the mouse position, da 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 da. Let me just print this out for now. Just so we can double check. So if we get this one, we drag it over, it's at 0, 0, it's at 1, 0, it's at 1, 1. But then if we go to this one, it's, yeah, 5, 5. Wait, is that correct? 1, oh no, wait, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. If it was here, it would say, no, we can't fit there, brother. Cool. So that's all good. And then on drop, we, for now, just want to do an automatic transfer. So we still check space for payload. I don't think I need that anymore, because we just add regardless. Remove entity from index, add entity at index. This one. Yep. Widgets owning entity object, that is fine. Hold on. Remove entity from previous location. Entity object contained inside PyCos. Why is this not self? Remove entity. Yeah, because we just get its thing that it was contained in and remove it. So why do we have an input at all? That's kind of dumb. Also, let's also do a quantity. Oops. Or -1, I think, is all. And then when we remove entity, we do a split. Do we ever need to know how many? Well, we can literally just do removed entity object, get quantity data, and just be like current quantity, in case we need to do some sort of bullshit. So this should be PyCos grid container. Remove entity from previous location. This. So this would be our branch saying like God mode or some shit. Added index, grid container PyCos. Grid transfer code to index, mouse select codes, which is valid. Add entity at index. This one, there, bam. That should be fine. So now if we get this and we move it there, remove entity from previous location. This should be a helmet or some shit. Oops. Did it. So why are you getting angry? Let's go in. Get the coords. Yeah. Oops. Fuck. I meant to put you in there. Alright. Remove it from previous location. What the f... Because mustn't have it contained inside Picos? Add entity at index. And then on entity added at index. Also, that's not... That will set its things. That will run this again. This will... da-da-da. I've even left a little, what's it called? No, here. Don't forget to call on added. So we should be doing this here. This should actually just move down to here, where we usually have a boolean. Yeah, was added. Yes. Searching the space. If true, add entity index was added. Yes. If this one wasn't added, this one wasn't added, this was added. Yeah, because I think when I moved this, yeah, that was added. Yeah. So now we just want to do a was added branch. And then call this. Although, what was the index that it was added at? Because it could have moved, it could have found a new index. I mean, the reason that I'm just doing a boolean is just so I don't have to fucking put this at the end of every... You know what, fuck it, I'll just put this at the end of everything. It's fine. Bloody Ripper. And then we can just chuck the index here. Oh, no, this needs to go at the end of it. And the index is the top left index. Very good. Because it technically gets added at multiple indices in a grid container thing. And fuck it, I'll do the boolean as well. And then we got one last thing. One entity added at index. Bam. Bam. Index. Index. We all good. Probably. And here, and well, fuck, this got out of hand real quick. It was either that or I... wait. What are you? Set entity quantity. I guess that would just be index. The input index. Yeah. Because that would mean that if there was an item there, blah, blah, yeah, that's fine. So technically this isn't getting added, it's just updating the quantity, but fucking YOLO. YOLO in my ass. Alright, let's just see what errors are we running into now. Yeah, hold on. So access none, trying to read property, incoming entity object. Can entity fit at index? So I'm guessing the on drop isn't working. Grid container. The PyCos widget thing. Oh, this is the on drop, right. So yeah, I'm guessing that this isn't valid. Sorry, the entity object. And then that just causes a big fuck ass. Yeah. Well, that's fine. That just means our entity icon... Well, no. Pris drag drop. From entity, from index, payload entity object. Find refs. Well, no, this is just a container. So that is the right dude. From container, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so on entity icon, or entity widget, whatever the fuck we call it, this has a on drag detected, create drag drop. Entity object is the payload. Oh, but okay. Because payload is just object. But want to do that as well. The offset is that a real offset? Decide. Yeah, okay, no, that isn't. We want the mouse drag offset. This is from, that's where it was coming from. Because it couldn't be in anything else. Remaining entity from PyCos. Quantity on drag is always that, unless I'll have to deal with that another time. It's going to get a bit more complex when we have, like, stack overrides. Like, stack size overrides. Because, let's say like in a backpack, or let's just say arrows can usually be in stacks of 10 or something. But then in a quiver, they can be stacked in like 20s or something. If you were to then pull... Well, no, I guess we'd say pull all of them, like in the drag-drop operation. But we'd only be able to pull out the 10 at a time, basically. Because we'd only be able to fit 10 in our hands at a time, because that's their stack size. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, let's just see if this works again. Yeah, stop that. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we get it. Show me the error. Oh. God damn it, no errors. Yeah, where am I? Wait, why is that? Oh. Wait, I can see it there. Oh, right, because we're not... Yeah, hold on. Grab them all with drag drop, but if you drop them in a container, they can't fit. What fit goes in and what can't stays in your hand? Yeah, well, it would usually be... The way I'd do it is... I don't know. Grazer X, hello. Liking on the streams, what are you working on? I'm working on an inventory UI overhaul. But the game in general is like a kind of like Kravia said, a mix of The Sims and Dark Souls, or like a if RimWorld was an adventure RPG type dealio. Like RimWorld meets Zelda. So why is this not going into that? Oh no, it is. But when you get moved, your children aren't going along with you. Why is that?